Hey guys, it's Spencer from Electric Design Lab. We're just looking at the demo site, the Skyline demo site, and I wanted to go over the booking plugin because this is really central to everything here. So just wanted to go over the options and show you how it works. This is what your potential students will see. We've got kind of all of the options open here at the moment. And we can display this form on different areas of the site. So for instance, if we just wanted to display a form for booking discovery flights for trying to get new students, we can do that, but we've got all the options open here, so I can show you what's available. Okay, so in the service category, we've got rentals, dual instruction, discovery flights. So let's say that we want to book some a dual instruction session, and we want to do it in the Cessna 172. The location here, most of you guys I would assume, are just going to have one location. So again, we can set that location as a default and then hide it. Or you might want to leave it there just so that it's clear where you are. So the instructor, since this is, we're going for a lesson here, so we probably have an instructor that we want to book with. So let's say that we want to book with Russ Kerr. And so this is going to show us all of Russ's availability here. Looks like he's working 7 days a week. So this is we can go into the back end and we can modify that schedule. He's probably not going to work 7 days a week. So let's we're going to look at Sarah Miller's schedule here. There we go. This is a little bit more realistic. So she's working Saturdays, Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays by the looks of it. So let's say that we're going to book for the 30th. And it looks like these are her available time slots. So we'll book for 3 o'clock. We're ready to go here. So this is displaying the price for an hour of dual instruction in the Cessna 172. You don't necessarily have to just display the price if you don't want to, but there it is. Now, you also have the option of accepting payments through this booking form. So maybe you don't want to do it for lessons, but maybe you do want to do it for discovery flights. So just so you know, that's an option. So we'll go ahead and we'll confirm this booking. I'm just going to enter my name here. Okay, and then we've got the option for coupons enabled as well. I think this could be really effective for say promotions for discovery flights. That's kind of how I got into flying. Actually, my the local flying club was running a promotion for half price discovery flights. My wife got me one, and now I'm into my flight school for for tens of thousands of dollars on my way to commercial license. So if that's not something that you're doing, promotional discovery flights, maybe that's something that you think about if you want to be busier and fly more. Okay, so we'll go ahead and reserve. All right, it says your appointment has been booked, and you see my email notification here. I just got a notification that a new booking has taken place, and then your customer also gets a booking email as well, and you can customize those how you like. So let's go to the back end and see our options there. Have a look at our booking calendar. So we're already logged in here. That's what this bar is up at the top. And to get to the back end to dashboard, you just click here. Okay, so this is the dashboard. I think I'll go over this in more detail in another video, but the basics of it here. If you need to contact us for support, we're certainly here for you. You can email us here, or there's a support portal where we have some various documentation and you can submit tickets, and the billing portal is where you can download your invoices and update payment info. Posts, this is where you can add blog entries, so things that are happening with your club, events, notices, things like that. You can go ahead and you can add those there, and they'll appear in the news menu on here. I'll show you where that shows up here. That would be the news here. So if we added a new post, it would show up at the top here. Okay, so we'll go back to the dashboard. Pages. So if you wanted to add a new, if you wanted to update, a description of your services, you can find your pages there and edit them. Here's what I really want to look at here, though, is the lesson bookings. So we'll just click this. Okay, so we're in the calendar view. This is going to display our bookings. So let's go to the month view. Let's see, and there's the booking that we just submitted here. So if we want to see that in more detail, we can click right on there. There's the customer name and info. If we needed to modify this booking, if we needed to reschedule for whatever reason, we can do that. Go edit reservations and click this edit button. And then say we wanted to move that to, say, the previous day, 10 a.m. And then we just click the update button over here on the right. Okay, so now that appointment's been updated. Okay, so moving on to the next tab here. Actually, let me show you this. First, we were looking at the calendar view, and then we went ahead and we went into to edit a booking. So there is a bookings tab where you can see the individual bookings here in more detail. And you can edit them from here as well if you hover over and click edit. Okay, the payments tab. Payments is something that we would need to enable for you. Easiest way to get going with that is through Stripe, the payment processor Stripe. The way that works is you get a payment through the website, and it's in your bank account the next day, and their credit card processing fees are reasonable. It's a very good service. You can also set it up so that when you're going through the booking form, one of the payment options, you could have the option to deduct from block time, or make other arrangements, pay on the spot, whatever you like there. Okay, let's look at the instructors tab. Okay, so here we can see our instructors name. This is the services that they offer here. Okay, so it looks like everybody can do dual instruction in the Cessna 172. Only Ben Lamb can do twin engine instruction. Everybody can do discovery flights. Okay, let's look at these guys in more detail. So we're going to edit Russ Kerr. Okay, this is his bio. Flight hours, years experience, some contact information here. Okay, and where that shows up, we're going to switch back to the front end of the site here. Where that shows up, we'll go to the instructors. And the instructor detail page here. Here's his years of experience, flight hours, his contact info. From the instructor detail page, you can book with that instructor directly, so it fills him in here, and then we can see what services he can offer, and we can also see that down here with his schedule. Okay, so let's say that Rusker, it's been a while since we've updated this, so he's got another 100 flight hours and another year of experience. So we'll change that there. Press update. And we'll refresh this page. There he is. Now he's got 13 years of experience and 600 flight hours. All right, and I will point this out to you as well. On the right here, there's an entry called featured image. That's where you update the photo. That can be kind of hard to see because it usually starts closed. So featured image is how you change that there. Okay, so we'll get out of here. Now, so you'll see in the instructor's dashboard here the services that they offer. You don't change those by editing the instructor. You actually do that in the services down here. Okay, so we'll get to that. We'll just go down these one by one. So service categories. Here's our basic service category, so aircraft rentals, discovery flight, dual instruction. So let's say that we also want to offer tours. So I'll just type tours. Slug, this will often appear in the URL, so you just want that to be a lowercase, short, simple name like that. So tours, add new service category. There we go. Now we offer tours. And then we would want to go down to services and create a new service under tours. So here's the services dashboard. Let's say we wanna make a new rate for tours. Okay, so we wanna offer a tour for $150. It lasts, say, an hour and a half. Buffer time, time needed before the appointment, essentially. So it'll block off the time for other bookings. It won't necessarily show. This isn't for the person who's booking. This is for you, so that you don't have overlapping bookings. So if you need 30 minutes or an hour before and after booking, you can add that time in here. So we'll go ahead and do that because we do need some extra time. Time before booking. This is how much lead time you need. So let's say we want 24 hours notice before we can take somebody on this tour. So we'll change that to 1 day. Maximum capacity, how many people can we fit? So say we want to be able to fit, that's the minimum capacity. So minimum 1, maximum 2. If we want to charge more for bringing more people, you can do that. And then here is where where we define which instructors can offer this service. So, say Ben Lamb's not interested and he's not very he's not people friendly. So we'll maybe he doesn't want to offer to us for whatever reason. Okay. And then we need a title up at the top here. So let's call this, Canyon Tour. I'll go ahead and press publish. Okay, and then now that is that's available through the front end now through those instructors. All right, let's see what else we have. Okay, so locations is pretty straightforward. Again, I think most operations are just going to have one location, and service tags isn't very useful to us too, so we'll just skip over that entirely. So schedules. This is where you define the availability for your instructors. So you can create a new schedule up here, or we can go ahead and we can edit. So we'll edit the schedule for Sarah Miller. Okay, so here's the days that she's working. So say, she's now available on Wednesdays from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. And those are working hours. And select the location and add, and there we go. Now she's available on Wednesday between 8 and 1. You can also add days off, or if they're going on holidays, they're not available for some time, you can define that here as well. I think that's about all there is to that. So right now we're logged in as a, let's see, Ben Lam is set up as a appointments manager. And that's why we can go in and we can edit Sarah's schedule for her. That's how we can add, we can add new services and make these changes. Now Sarah Miller, she's set up as an appointments employee. So she can log in, she can look at the calendar, she can move her own appointments, and she can change her own hours. But she doesn't have the permissions to make changes to services and larger changes like that. And down here is the coupons tab. So again, like if you wanted to do a promotion on, say, discounted Discovery flights, we can create one of those here. So say we want to offer 50% off Discovery flights. We only want to run this promotion for a few weeks, and we only want it to apply to Discovery flights. If this is a coupon code that you're sending out, in a mass email or on social media, maybe you want to limit it to the first 10 or 20 people. You can define that there if you like, and this is how many people have used that particular coupon. And this is you would enter your desired coupon code here. So call this promo Discovery. There, and then if we go and look at the coupons again, we'll see that has showed up there. Short coach, I don't think I'll cover this, but this is if you wanted to display a kind of a custom appointment form. So if you wanted to hide some of the fields that are available, if we're making a form specifically for Discovery flights or for a tour, we can define the defaults here and hide options that we don't want to show. This is all pretty straightforward and self-explanatory. But what that gives you is this short code here. Okay, so you would copy and paste this into a page on the site, for instance. Okay, guys, so that's yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of options there. This don't want you to get overwhelmed with it. Basically, the point of this video is to show you what options are available, how powerful it is, what can be done with it. Part of our service is getting this all set up for you. So we'll get we'll get on the phone or email with you, and we'll get the details on your instructors and their schedules. Get all the details, and we'll set this up for you. But now at least you have you know what's possible there, and if you want to go in and make changes yourself, you can do that. But for the most part, once we get you up and running, you're mostly going to be looking at the calendar page for the bookings, and possibly editing schedules there. Okay. Have one more look at the form. So that's it, guys. Yeah, maybe the next video we'll go over the other features of the dashboard here. Yeah, in the meantime, have a great day. Hope flying weather's good. Talk to you next time.